today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite skin for every tower inside of Roblox Tower Heroes. I can't wait to show you guys, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so for today's video, we're going to be heading over to the wiki to be able to view every single skin because I don't have them all inside of the game. Alright, so we're here on the main page. Let's go ahead and start with our Melee towers right here. We'll go ahead and start from top to bottom, and we'll go ahead and start with the chef. If we come over here to the gallery, we can see every single one of these skins that we have. And to start off, my favorite skin for the chef has to be the toy soldier. I'm just going to say right now, any tower that has a Christmas skin, it's going to be my favorite. So for a second pick, I'm gonna have to go with the pilgrim right here. I'll give you guys some leeway if you're not like, okay, I'll give some difference from the Christmas and just a regular kind of skin. Although again, pilgrim is kind of Thanksgiving, but that's okay. Next up, we have Hot Dog Frank, and it is the chef skin, not to be confused with the chef tower or the chef skin for the Yasuke, but this is a skin right here for it. It's a Christmas skin, and I love the way it looks. It's not a personal favorite skin of mine out of the Christmas skins. Maybe I should do a Christmas skin ranking video when it comes around Christmas time. That would be super fun. So for a second pick and a regular kind of pick, I'm gonna have to go with Cowboy Frank right here. I currently actually live in Texas, so this like makes everything just super cool. I love using this skin. It's a super cool one. Moving on to Volt, one of my favorite towers in the entire game, and of course, yes, you know, this is another tower with a Christmas skin. We'll get off these eventually here, I promise. But this is actually probably one of my top 3 Christmas skins in general. I love the way it is laid out in detail, the way that the Volt looks like a little Christmas light, and that the fact that they're all super jolly and happy and none of them look like depressed. And last but not least, in our Melee section, we have Yasuke. This is a super powerful skin, and this is the first one that does not have a Christmas skin to it. What are we going to do? We're gonna have to pick something that's not Christmas, and thankfully they made it easy because the Mimic skin belongs on here. Now we're moving on to our range towers. We're gonna start off with the Wizard right here, and going down to the very, very bottom, my first pick has to be the classic noob from Disaster Hotel. For any of you players that play Tower Defense Simulator, I'm not sure if there are any or not, but in case you do, this is probably a taste of home for you a little bit. But just love the classic design. Like it's a classic noob. Who doesn't like that? Next up in the range section, we have the Scientist, and this is where the things start to get a little bit tricky when it comes to the Christmas skins, because this Christmas skin is actually not my favorite. You're probably thinking it's the Virtual Defender, but that's also not the case. It is actually the Mini Laser right here, the regular one, not the Dark Energy. While the Dark Energy is pretty cool, I do like the Mini Laser a lot better just because it's just like it's a classic wizard that doesn't have the big old machine. I love it. Plus it also has a little bite there, which is now my current favorite hero. Next up, moving into Fracture. This is one of those towers that I don't like a lot at all. So I mean, there's not really a quote-unquote favorite skin I have of it, but if I had to choose one, it is going to be the Festive Fracture right here or the Ice Skeleton. When we move into Bunny, there aren't a lot of skins here that I actually enjoy. In fact, none of the actual obtainable skins are like this one or this one right here. I actually don't like them at all. So I'm thankful that the Chocolate Bunny exists because this is my current favorite skin for the Bunny. This one and the classic default skin, those two just, they rock. And moving on to my man Bebo right here, of course, Flamin' is my favorite skin. It literally replaces the moon for the sun when you get this skin. It is on a weekly challenge, and I believe that this weekly challenge is known to come back at some point. I'm hoping it does at least. And if it does, I'm jumping on my opportunity to be able and get this skin because I missed out on it the past couple years, and I'm not missing out on it this year if I can help it. And don't get me wrong, the Pathgiver skin is super cool as well, but I just like this one a little bit better. Let's move on to Boca right here, and my personal favorite skin for this one, of course, is the Christmas skin, the Winter Boca. Look at how cute she looks in all of her little Christmas outfits. But down here is also another one that I really like as well, the Angel Boca. These kind of have the same first place ranking for me. Now, I'm sure I'm gonna get some controversy going here, but of course, yes, the Festive Branch skin is my favorite here. I've been trying for so long to get this skin for this specific tower, and just like the Eggy Bolt in this video right up here, I could not get that thing for the life of me. So hopefully when the Christmas event rolls around, we're gonna have a grinding video for this skin right here. However, I do have the rain skin, so whenever I do use the Christmas skin for it, or whenever it's Christmas time, I do use this skin, and it is super cool as well. Now, surprisingly, when it comes down to Wafer, I actually enjoy just the default skin the most. I actually am not a fan of any of the other skins that he has. Like, literally none of these even look appealing to me. Literally the first default skin is what appeals to me the most, and I think I like have some material on it or something right now, but I just love the way that this skin looks. It just brings so much festivity into the game. I love it. We have two more range towers right here, and we're gonna be starting off with Keith, and my favorite skin for Keith has to be the Keith Pop. This is not a tower that really gets mentioned much, but I do really enjoy this skin on it. Looks super cool, super basic, super fun. And for Sparks Skelequat, my favorite skin has to be the Robo Sparks right here. I just got this one a couple of weeks back. I've only used it once, but when I used it, it was super cool, so definitely plan to use this one more in the future. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the summoners. Hey my friend, if nobody has told you yet today, you are seen, you are known, and you are loved by both God and by me. And if you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure to give it a like and even consider subscribing if you enjoy Tower Heroes content, and make sure to go join our Roblox group. The link is down in the description below. We're going to be giving some updates and stuff inside of there for videos and other things like that, and from there you can also go and you can purchase your own merchandise on Roblox to be able to help support our channel. But for now, let's go ahead and get back into the video of reviewing all of these skins. We're going to be starting out with my second favorite tower inside of the game, the Slime King, and boy does this guy have a lot of skins. My personal favorite has to be the Yolk Slime King right here. I know it's literally sitting right above the King of Gelatin. I'm sure you guys are screaming at me. I love the egg vibe. It's super unique. It totally makes sense for there to be a egg yolk skin. Like, seeing it just makes sense. And I am waiting so badly for there to be a Christmas Slime King skin. I'm hoping so badly we get one this year, because we have an Easter skin, we have a Halloween skin. I think we only have one Halloween skin, but we even have a Valentine's skin for this one. Like, where's the Christmas skin? I guess you could technically say that Ice Brain was, but I mean, that's not Christmas. So I'm hoping some point in the future there will be a festive slime or something that will come, like with a Santa hat and like some candy canes all around it, kind of like the festive Volt. But until that day, we're just going to continue to use one of these ones right down here. I mean, this one looks like kind of like a candy cane. I could use that. But anyway, back onto our summoners. We're going to move on to the Cart Kid right down here. And of course, my personal favorite for this one is the Winter Cart Kid. Now, this is probably actually in my top 3 favorite Christmas skins as well, just because of how festive it is. It might be the most festive I've ever seen for one of these skins, but a close second has to be the Little Chip right here. I use this skin all of the time. It is the skin I might have equipped right now, but I love using this skin so much. Moving on to Jester right here. My personal favorite skin, of course, is one of the Christmas ones. It is Jack right here. It is a Jack-in-the-Box kind of style. Look at how cute it looks compared to almost every other Jester skin. For Haze, we have the Booker skin, which is a favorite. I know that a lot of people like this one, and I do as well. Many of you would say the same thing for the Beatrice skin, because this is also a skin for Beatrice, but actually my favorite one is the Frozen Bee. I know I'm kind of super basic like that, but it's true. And when we move on to Oddport, I think a lot of you guys would call me crazy if I did not say the Trick or Treater / Halloween gang was my favorite. So go ahead and call me crazy, because it is not. Bloxy Hills is actually my favorite skin. I told you guys before, I hate Halloween with a passion, so this does not apply to my favorites list. With Bloxy Hills, we have some super cool characters right here. This little bunny even has an electric guitar. How cool is that? For those who don't know, I play electric guitar. Next up, we have Stella right here. And obviously, Baker Stella is a personal favorite. This one falls definitely within the top 5 when it comes to Christmas skins. However, one that comes in at a super close second is the Toro skin. This one was just available a couple of weeks back from the Easter 2024 event. It is currently unobtainable. When it comes to El Goblino right here, a personal favorite skin. I mean, I hate this tower with a passion as well, but I do like the Snow Trapper skin. The Goblin skin is also kind of cool as well, but I mean, I just don't want to use this tower, so I mean. And finally, for the Nuki Launcher, there's actually no available skin yet for this specific specific tower. Obviously, you do have the 100M right here, which is okay, that's kind of cool. I will go with the 100M to be my favorite of the launchers for today, but I mean, I also really do enjoy the default skin as well. Super cool. And now we're moving on to our last category for today. We have the support, and we're going to be starting off with my current favorite tower in the game, Bite. And I am about to cause some triggering for a lot of people that the Yule log skin is indeed my favorite skin when it comes to Bite. I love the Christmas, love the Christmas. But my second favorite is going to be Toaster Bite. I've always had a love for this skin even before I knew that the Yule log existed. And when it comes to Dumpster Child, do I even have to say anything? But if I were to choose a second place, it's going to also be this Ice Cream Child right here. I do get that it is also a Christmas skin, but it can be applied for any time in life as well, I think. Now, I'm pretty stinking sure that the Lemonade Cat, this is our next tower up, I'm pretty sure it has the most skins out of any tower in this game. There are a lot of super cool skins to go along with this one. The Hilo skin, that is a super cool one. However, as mentioned before, the snow cones have to be my personal favorite. I'm definitely going to be trying to get this one from December 24th to the 26th. Ooh, it actually spawns on any map. I didn't know that. I also really enjoy the Blocks Donald skin wherever it's at right here. This is one of my personal favorites. But there are definitely a lot of cool ones on here. Snow cones, as I mentioned before, Blocks Donald, Noodles, Hilo. Now we're going to move on to Maytake, and like I said before, this is one of those towers that actually does not apply to the Christmas skins. Technically, the Angel skin, is that even really a Christmas skin, even though you get it at a Christmas time? But the Shroom is definitely my favorite skin when it comes to Maytake. I love the design with this one, so unique, so creative. And now we're moving on to the Discount Dog. This is one of my third favorite towers in the game. And this is one of those ones that doesn't have a Christmas skin, oh no. But thankfully, the developers made it easy to choose a favorite. It is the Pet Rock right here. This is another one from the Easter 2024 event, and it is now unobtainable. And last but certainly not least, we have the Balloon Pal right here. And again, this is one of those that I do really like the Christmas skin right here. It's probably a favorite of mine. But I also really like the Star Pal, and these kind of both go for first place in my heart because I really love the Star Pal right here. Look at how cute it is. It's just like a Luna from inside Super Mario Galaxy. And now you know my favorite skin inside of Tower Heroes for each individual tower. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below which ones are your favorite. I would love to hear it.